I am recording now.
I am recording as well.
I am legend recording.
All right, cool. All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Chits Chat. The episodes where I don't know. I kind of told me that one, but whatever. All right,
The episode
I'm
where
your
I don't fucking know.
I'm your Shirley Hero, aka Jeff, and who are you cohorts?
I don't know who fucking
I
cares.
am Knuckle Bomber or Marcus. What's up, guys?
I am the squish, the dish, the numero uno, me.
Squish. I'm Steamboat Taco.
And I'm your dude from another world, Isekyle.
All right, like this whole week has been kind of nutsy for us all, huh?
No, it's been the same for me, really.
Fair.
I
So-
live in a perpetual state of self-isolation.
Well, it's just kind of been going back and forth to work for me. Before we do everything like that and stuff like that, derail again. Aldo, because you live the farthest away from us, how's your week been?
It's been fine. Mostly fighting the temptation to buy Animal Crossing. I don't really want to play it because it's a big waste of time. But both my roommates have it, and they're just kind of talking about it all the time. And I'm like, oh man, I kind of don't want to get it. I like Animal Crossing, but I don't want to play a game that's literally a waste of time. So I don't know, keeping strong and playing Persona 5, I guess. That's. I've been reading a bunch. I started reading Tower of God since that's getting an anime adaptation from Crunchyroll. And I'm only like a couple like chapters in, and so far, you know, it's okay. Reading that, I binged Attack on Titan the manga. Boy, that shit's going bananas.
Like good bananas, bad bananas.
It's going bananas, dude. It's okay, so it's good bananas. It's not getting like dumb like the way Gantz got just kind of dumb at the end, where they were like, "Big aliens, horse face people," and Kurono has a clone now, and you're like, okay, what?
Chlorono.
Yeah, Kurono. Gotcha. But yeah, it's just. I mean, are you guys? Is anybody else reading it?
No.
Are you guys watching it though?
No.
No.
Not really.
Okay, so shit's going like so. I'm way past the point where they've revealed like what's beyond the walls, and it's like this whole other like society that's like the people on the island in the walls have like are kind of like prisoners, but not really. But they're like looked down upon. It's a very Hitlerish thing going on, but it's not like just a person, it's the whole country. And so like what's his name, Aaron like went to like not study abroad, but he went to like go murder abroad, and and he was just sending his friends letters, and he was like, well, I sure hope they come help. And then he like turns into a titan and murders like a whole fucking city state, and his friends come to the rescue, and they're like, "You were gonna do this with or without us, weren't you?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was ready to die." But Aaron's kind of turned into a badass now. He's almost a villain. Actually, never mind. I take that back. The motherfucker turned into a villain, and I'm digging it. Like it works. I like Aaron now. I hated Aaron for like 80% of Attack on Titan, because he's like, "Oh, Titans! Oh no, I'm angry! Oh no, I'm rescued! Oh no, I'm angry again! Oh no, now I'm in jail!" like that was Aaron Yeager, and now Aaron Yeager's like, "Hey, you know what'd be cool? Fucking mass genocide. Am I right?"
What? What? What?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Franklin cut it down.
What?
So you know, that's kind of cool. Also, he turned into like Titan Jesus, which is kind of
It's
kinda cool.
Jesus.
he's eating Titans to gain all the powers, and then he was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat like Titan Prime. So then he grew a spine that was like 100 meters tall.
Like metaphorical spine or literal spine?
Yes.
Yes.
So Attack on Titan, real good, real weird, real bananas, and I'm fucking aboard.
Right on.
Yeah. So sorry to whoever I spoiled that for. If you could understand what the hell I'm talking about. If you haven't, shit's gonna get crazy next season. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, because this is gonna be the final season for Attack on Titan.
Yeah, and
anime-wise,
I'm
right?
wondering how the hell they're gonna cover a lot of what's happening. Because if I think the anime, I think I know where the anime is as opposed to like where the book is, and it's either gonna be like a pretty tight, like tightly ran, like maybe 26 episode season, 25 episodes. But even then, like that shit's got to be like tight. There's like a lot of stuff. There's a lot of fucking information. There's a lot. It's a lot of reading. There are chapters that are literally people in a room just talking about shit that happened like 1,000 years ago, and you're like, okay, cool. Are we gonna fight anybody now? And then it's like, no. It's like just 10 more chapters of people in rooms talking about stuff, and then, oh no, a child is poisoned. Let's get this motherfucker to the hospital. Oh no, there's a Titan. And you're like, oh, okay, fucking finally, thank you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is that it for your week?
yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Wait,
Now back.
wait, before we go forward, since we're at a good stopping point, there's something going on with my internet. Is your guys' internet okay?
Mine's doing pretty fine.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're still good.
Because like mine keeps switching off of Ethernet to go to Wi-Fi,
Whoa.
and then back again. Yeah.
Check the wires, maybe. Like.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Hopefully,
pause my
yeah.
recording right here. That way we have a good
Alright.
stopping point and try and fix this real quick.
Okay. Do you want to do a clap?
I'm just gonna pause the recording, and then, like, I would recommend everyone else stop the recording, and then we'll continue
Alright.
when we figure it out.
All right.
But then, boom.
That works.
That's it. That's what it sounded like on my end. But then, boom.
All right. So, going back to here in the States, and, the states known as Utahs.
What?
Kyle, how's your week been, buddy?
My week's been fine. I started watching a whole bunch of Dorohedoro.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really fucking good. I really like it.
I fucking love it. Yeah.
It's fucking zany and crazy, and it is super good. Other than that, though, I've just been like staying caught up on manga. I restarted Death Stranding because I couldn't recall where I fucking left off. I still haven't caught up to where I was previously. Yeah, I haven't been doing a whole lot. There hasn't been a whole lot to do, so. I watched live stream the Sony GDC conference that they advertised to the public, and hoo boy, like, most GDC conferences aren't really meant for like the general public. They're meant for game developers to go, ooh, that's neat, that's cool, let's exchange ideas. Some of them can be enjoyed on a casual level. A lot of times, though, it's very specific to people in game development. So whoever's bright-eyed fucking idea was to fucking advertise this to everybody, boy, did they fuck up, because, like, even knowing what I know about computers and game design, I was still just like, yep, fucking core processors, seek loops, yep, I understand this. I understand HDRT, fucking 3D audio, yeah, okay. So that was an experience, but yeah, I haven't been up to a whole lot, really.
Right on. Marcus?
So I started that Chainsaw Man manga.
Aw, yeah.
He just kept raving on about it, so I was like, okay, fine, we'll check it out. So far I'm not disappointed. It's pretty good. Fucking chainsaw comes out of his head and he just goes ham. Then he throws then he makes the blood blender. That was pretty cool. And then I started to catch up on the My Hero manga. I think I'm on chapter 220.
Well,
So I still got like a little bit left.
What was the last thing that happened?
yeah.
The last thing that happened, the League of Villains just got the big guy to show up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Giganto Machia.
Yeah.
Gigante Mecanico.
Yeah, El Gigante from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be my fucking wrestling name. El Gigante Meco. El Gigante Mecanico.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I started playing Astral Chain. That game's super fun.
Oh nice. Cop slaves.
Yeah, cop JoJo's, police JoJo's, dude.
Cop slaves.
Nah, dude, police JoJo's.
Alright, tell that to the chains.
Damn, you right. Other than that, I was able to buy toilet paper today, so that was a plus. Yeah, other than that, not a whole lot. Oh, we did have an earthquake. That was not fun.
Not good for everybody.
That was about it. Earthquakes suck.
Yeah. Alright. Squishy?
Well, I haven't been doing much either. Just mostly same old. I kind of went back and played some of the old games I've had on my computer. I beat Hootie Pop.
Wait, you were... Oh, yeah, so you were playing
Nice.
Honey Pop, right?
Yeah, I beat
Nice.
that.
I 100% of that shit like the week it came out.
I too 100% at Honey Pop.
I have not played Honey Pop. Have you?
Nope.
Yeah, I 100% it also. Played that. I beat LA Noire. That game was not.
Yeah, because I remember you bought it for the Xbox 360 like a long ass time ago. I never beat it yet.
Yeah, and I
got a chance
finally
to beat it.
beat it over the week. That was all right. I'm replaying BioShock 2 because I haven't played that in a while. Maybe after that, maybe I'll check something out. Maybe play BioShock Infinite again.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah.
what about George Washington's, dude?
Yeah, Robot George Washington.
You know, there's a great video I remember watching about BioShock. One person, I forgot his name, but he did like kind of like a crazy like review / perspective of BioShock and stuff. Aldo, do you remember who that was?
No.
Aldo?
No. Are you referring to my college like thesis?
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched part of that because like I was going through Evil Squirrel's old channels and shit. I have to say I don't really like professional Aldo.
Oh no, Professional Aldo's he's boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like angry Aldo.
Oh,
Have
man.
you seen freaking anime watching Aldo?
No, I haven't had a chance to dive into the anime overdub archives.
Good times. But
Yeah,
continue,
no.
Squish.
That was my week. Basically, it's just playing old games. Maybe I'll beat Sekiro. Maybe I'll do that this upcoming week.
You have Sekiro?
Kyle has Sekiro.
Yeah, I
and it's in my
have
drawer. And it's in my drawer. So Yeah, that's about it.
All right, cool. So I guess my week then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this week was all sorts of shitty. Like I hate this fucking I hated this week's for me. I haven't got a chance to watch any anime. I just been going on and off about sleep. Then we had that giant fucking earthquake. Not giant fucking earthquake, but we had that fucking earthquake, and
It was intense. I liked it.
it was intense because where I worked at was near the epicenter. It was like by the dump. So like my place, the place and the people I was at, like we felt it and shit. There was a lot of minor damage to the workplace. After like yesterday, I was like, fuck everything, fuck this shit, fuck this year, fuck this month, fuck this week. I'm gonna get Animal Crossing. So like as soon as I got that, and yesterday just kind of alleviated everything just because I got Animal Crossing. I'm not gonna lie, I just had it with everything. I was just done with the world. I just needed to escape so I could deal with the harshness of an alternate reality. Fuck. Nay.
You okay there?
No, I'm still a little bit irked now because I riled myself up. But other than that, like nothing too wild afterwards. Just trying to do more stuff, editing, recording, all that stuff. I finally put some comics for PK up, so that's a plus for me. That's my thing. Focusing on a lot of drawing. Actually, me and Marcus are in plans. Although, do you have Monster Hunter Iceborne?
No, who would I play it with?
Me and Marcus.
Oh, right, like those times I got invited to play. Base edition
Anyways.
that everybody had. Yeah, no.
Do you want to play Monster
No.
Hunter?
No, I'm good.
So me and Marcus are actually going to be planning on playing some Monster Hunter, recording Monster Hunter, because we both haven't started Iceborne yet. As well as me, Kyle, and Squishy are going to be bringing back talkthroughs and we're going to start recording. So look forward to that series when that happens. I feel like I'm done with Battle Network 2. I could feel it. Like, I'm at the part where it got me stuck when I was a child. But I made up there. I did the thing. I'm all set. So hopefully Battle Network 2 will be ending soon. I need to find the next thing. I want to be solo acting. So right now, I'm not to just kind of break behind the scenes for all you 2 or 3 people. I'm thinking of either doing Chrono Trigger or Super Metroid.
You should do Chrono Cross.
I don't have Chrono Cross.
I do.
Gross.
Marcus, how do you feel about Chrono Cross?
I never played Chrono Cross. I only played Chrono Trigger.
Alright, I think Chrono Cross will probably be something for me and Marcus to do later on. Oh yeah, we also played Resident Evil 3. Me and Kyle.
Oh, you played the demo?
Yeah, we played the demo.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was fun for the amount we played. We had 2 different recordings. The first one was it got fucked up during the recording process, but it was us like basically spending more than an hour doing jack off nothing and stuff, and getting essentially reamed by Nemesis and stuff. But the second recording, it was a pretty smoother ride. Nemi-kun still got me.
Nemi got you?
Nemi-kun still got me. But for the most part, it was pretty good.
Nemi-kun just wants to live a peaceful life.
Yeah. Like, I'm excited to get that game and play it because I plan on doing a recording for it. And I don't do survival horror things. You guys know that. Squishy know more than anybody else. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun experience to play Resident Evil 3 and get be shitting diamonds for the rest of the day. All right, so that's it for everybody's week. Then I take it.
Let's see.
So, going off from the weeks, we'll hit the topics. Now, I want to. This is a very. I don't know. It gets it varies upon person, but due to the recent events of what's going on in the world and whatnot, E3 decided to the people who own E3 decided to cancel it this year. Though even without what the situation is right now, it was I felt like it was kind of expected to happen. Like Sony wasn't planning on doing anything this year. Nintendo hasn't done anything for E3 in a while.
No,
What's that?
technically, Nintendo does do stuff at E3. They don't do a press conference, but they have their booths. They have all their stuff there.
Yeah, that's right. They show playable demos, right? But for the most part, like, what's the only biggest unfortunate thing is for E3 is the fact that a lot of companies who make like their own games and whatnot are kind of have to like either find some kind of other expo or whatnot to do it, or just show releases online and whatnot. Because if you're a part of a if you're gonna have your game be big and whatnot, you're probably gonna have it with like PlayStation or Xbox press conference. But now they have them in their little directs and whatnot. But despite everything that's going on with E3, I wanted to hear from you guys about your own like experiences in regards to like watching E3, as well as like any games that come out, all the good times and the bad and whatnot. So I'll start with you first.
Man, I don't really have like any like super fond memories of E3. Like, I used to be on another podcast when I was in college. They're still going. I just left it. But we used to do like E3 coverage. And it became a meme because we were gonna cover all of E3, and we did. And it was like a big thing because there's a lot of shit that happens at E3. There's a lot of press conferences, a lot of smaller press conferences too. A lot of news that comes out from like the smaller like behind the scenes interviews and stuff like that. So the first year we did it, it was kind of a crap show, and I made a spreadsheet like as it happened. Then the next year, I got ahead of the curve and I started my spreadsheet like ahead of time. And it kind of became a recurring joke that like I had a thing for spreadsheets. And so like every time we referenced E3, they would be like, what's on your spreadsheet? And I'd be like, God damn it. And so like that just became a big joke on that podcast about me and spreadsheets and E3. So like my biggest memory or like my favorite thing about E3 wasn't even about E3. It was about how I handled it with like super big complicated spreadsheets about like rumors and news and the actual stuff that happened and like interviews and playable demos, and it was just like these big stupid spreadsheets with like information of like what was rumored to be there, what got leaked to be there, what actually got shown there, what was actually playable, like just a bunch of stuff, and it was really big and stupid, and it took up a lot of brain power and time. And I don't miss it, but I think it was funny. Just like how seriously I took E3.
How I took E3 seriously.
Yeah, it was, yeah, that's it.
That's great. All right, feel free to ramble in, everybody.
So I used to care about E3 a lot. Like, I don't know why I did. I used to care for it all the fucking time. Like, I'd be so excited for E3 to come along and be like, ooh, what new games are gonna come out? What new shit's gonna come out? Like, but like over the years, I just stopped caring. Like, I've stopped caring what's going on. Like, it doesn't really fucking matter. Like, shit's gonna come out, and they're gonna say shit about other stuff, and... Alright. Cool, I guess. Like, E3 has not become a spectacle for me for a while. I think the biggest thing, like, that's come out of E3, of course, is, like, I don't know, they revealed some stuff there that I liked. I'm trying to remember what. I don't remember. To say the truth. But yeah, E3, I've not cared about it for a while.
Yeah, I pretty much have to echo the sentiments of Squish. Like, when I was really young, like a wee babby child, back when E3 used to be like a really huge spectacle, like they would have really huge bombastic booths with like mascot characters everywhere, and like it was a very like rock show event, right? Like they would create it was very theatrical and dramatic. And then as I got older, they started toning that stuff down, and it became very much more like everyman. Like it was like maybe it's just because I got older and more like understood more how businesses talk to their consumers. Like especially with like how Ubisoft does their fucking press conferences now. Like holy shit, it was like it just felt very like corporatized fun, and things of that nature. I think the last time that I really cared about E3 was the E3 where they showed off like the Final Fantasy VII remake and Shenmue 3. Like Sony had like a really killer conference. But like yeah, like now I don't even bother to like check out streams for E3 or anything like that. I just wait for it to all be over, and then I hit up a news site and see what came out. I think it's just because it's become very, very westernized. So a lot of what we're seeing is meant to appeal to like the everyman Westerner person that fucking plays Call of Duty and Fortnite and gives a doesn't give a shit that EA is a super shitty company. And then with recent news with like Sony dropping off and Nintendo dropping off, it just like E3 doesn't feel like an excited thing to get excited about. I'm more excited for like PAX and Tokyo Game Show and Gamescom. E3 is just kind of like this old historic thing. It's a fossil.
Yeah, I agree with that also. With my sentiment, it's just like it's an old timey way people are still doing shit.
Marcus?
I don't know. I don't really have too big of an opinion about E3. Like, at first it was exciting seeing all of the new stuff, but then now I only watch it every other year, unless like something good was announced. But I'll watch like a YouTube video about it afterwards.
So nothing really crazy for you?
Yeah, nothing really crazy for me.
Yeah, I think the internet really killed E3 because like prior to internet, like the only way that you got your news was through like gaming magazines, and that was like after them reporting after the event. But now because we have a whole bunch of rumors and leaks and whatnot, everyone can kind of predict what's going to be at E3, what's not going to be at E3. It's very rare that there's a super huge shakeup. So.
Yeah, like with my own experience with E3, like I always got excited for E3 back when I was a youngin, like in my late teens and early 20s. Especially like because I was a big Nintendo fan, and back when Nintendo had their announcements and their booths, essentially their presentations in E3. I was more than hype, and I always try to focus mainly on Nintendo. Like, I want to say it was 2013 when they revealed the Xbox One X. I just stopped caring more for Microsoft. But damn, that Killer Instinct trailer though. That was pretty fucking cool. And essentially E3 was just became the show to watch Nintendo stuff for me. then when Nintendo started doing the directs, I really, didn't have no point watching the actual E3 presentation or E3 itself. Probably when I don't know. When I got bored, I usually put it on, or when I was like doing homework or drawing, I would just put it on the background, and then like if somebody interested shows up, I get up and watch it. I think it was at that time actually 2013 where me and Squishy actually did our first Chits and Chat, which was actually us discussing about
E3.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, you can look that up early. Like, what was it like? Squishy
2013.
2013. You're like, I give it this many messy dicks out of this many.
Oh yeah. Because of the EA conference.
Yeah, because the EA conference and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie. I had my moments. I popped off when Mega Man was announced. But that was a direct, and that could have been anything,
Yeah, that was a direct.
And like that's how it is. So like, E3 is. I can't say it'd be rude to say E3 is a former shell of itself. But because with how communication is nowadays, with the internet being a thing, we have more. What's what I'm looking for? We have better ways to look at announcements essentially than just waiting till June to see anything about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, would it be cool to see something at E3? Like, yeah, it'd be cool, but would it be cool to just have your friend be like, hey dude, fucking they announced a new Tekken game, are you hyped for that?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Or you'd be like, wait, what the fuck, there's a new Tekken game?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like, it's the ability for us to send, to know what we want, so that we could send it to other people. Like, it'd be like if freaking it's like if say that Sega does release a new Burning Rangers, and I'm pretty sure that Kyle and everybody would fucking send it to me.
It's not gonna happen.
I know.
Jeff, it's never gonna happen.
I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I'm just making
The flame has been extinguished. The Rangers have burned out.
Oof, that hurts. But all in all, though, there's a lot of other places that you can look at, like Gamescom, Tokyo Expo, PAX, hell, even South by Southwest and Evo, and all those events and stuff, have their own fair share. And you also got the Game Awards that do their own announcements, be it hit or miss.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the Game Awards do their own thing.
Yeah.
They really should rename those to the game announcements with some awards sprinkled in. Because I swear to God, that show was 70% trailers and ads and discount codes and sale announcements.
It really is.
It really is. Imagine if you watched the movie Oscars and half the show was just trailers and behind the scenes on new movies that are gonna be coming out. Boom! All of a sudden, here's a 5-minute trailer with Tom Cruise telling you about how he did his own stunts on Mission Impossible 15. Whoa!
Whoa!
Thanks a lot. Now tell me who won Best Picture. God damn it! That's the only thing I'm here for. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, you're good, dude. You're good. You are the movie buff.
Game Awards trigger me a little. Fuck you, Jeff Keighley.
But all in all, is it good for E3 to just probably, whether it's a thing to go down this year for its cancellation, or if it's just going to stop, permanently? You'll see in the future.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to stop permanently. I think really the best fate for E3 would probably try to repurpose itself into a convention, the same way that PAX does it and whatnot. I think that would probably be the best thing. But I think another thing that really kind of shoots E3 in the foot is because there are so many announcements. A lot of these are announcements for games that are just barely in development. And so we're not getting like actual gameplay footage, and because now we're a lot more consumer savvy, it like an announcement trailer with completely 100% pre-rendered footage is just like, oh, that's a cool concept, but it doesn't mean anything because it's probably not going to play like that.
Like Scalebound.
Yeah.
like that also like goes back to like that thing I was saying. Like that stupid 5-minute trailer with like Tom Cruise talking. Like that's what the fucking Battlefront trailer was. It wasn't even like a concept trailer. It was these assholes like just talking about how they went off to like Lucasfilms and like jerked off all over the fucking weapons and shit. And they were like, yeah, we got to see like the real prototypes, and we got to like go out to the forests like where they filmed Endor, and whoa, our game looks so nice and sounds so fucking cool, I guess. Yeah, but it plays like ass and you have to grind like 80 hours to unlock a character. So what the fuck does that fucking mean anything? God. That wasn't even a real sentence.
That was a real sentence.
That was an angry sentence. that was a sense of anger, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's right. It's fucking bullshit.
Not gonna say he's wrong for sure. It's like what would you expect? What would you expect? Or let's put you as the head of E3 right now. What would you do for E3 next year differently to try to get everybody back? I know you don't like being a businessman, Kyle.
Yeah, Bowser.
I would liquidate E3 and use the funds to start a union for game developers. That's what I would do.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Just make sure your union doesn't go corrupt. It happens.
I see. My problem is everything I would want to do with E3 is either like what Kyle said and like make it like a big conference, make it like an actual like expo for people.
Yeah.
Like you have like your press conferences, people can go check those out. Keep the playable demos because that's kind of part of the biggest draw of E3 now that they've opened that up to consumers like on day 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But like I would tone like the kind of like Rockstar aspect of it down. Not Rockstar the company, like the kind of rock and roll.
No Rockstar allowed. We don't give a shit about GTA.
Yeah, but like
we don't need Red Dead here.
But like I don't know, I'd put a bigger emphasis on consumers, right, and like less of Bethesda, like playing like a heavy metal concert that people are just sitting there going like,
less of Todd Howard's lies, sweet little lies.
Yeah, if I was gonna have a concert, it would be like an actual big concert that's meant to be a concert, and not like.
Watch Andrew WK do this shit while you sit there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, that'd be my thing. Either that or swing it all the way around and make it into GDC. But then again, you have GDC, so why?
Yeah.
GDC is the one I care about now. Like, at least for me, that like I love hearing about all the technical shit that happens. So like I know Kyle didn't care for it, but like that PlayStation thing was kind of my jam.
Well, like I liked it, but
yeah,
like more like the thing that I was more irritated about is like
how they advertised it.
Is because we had that style of presentation that it went out to the public. A bunch of people are now just like, this backward. We'll talk about it later on another news topic, but like
yeah.
There's just a lot of shitty people that are being really shitty because they don't understand what this is actually for.
The thing I would do the most with like E3 would be put a bigger emphasis on smaller independent companies, and like help get them a stage and give them like a place to present and show off their shit, and like do that rather than require them to like piggyback off of like Devolver Digital or be stuffed in a trailer
Into the PC.
Yeah, into the PC or into like Nintendo's 10-minute like indies segment that's like jam packed with like 80 announcements, so you can't even keep track of like what the hell anything's going on. Um, but I don't know. That's probably what I would do is just give a bigger spotlight to indie and like not just game developers, but like also smaller companies. Like they're not that small anymore, but I think they still qualify. But like companies like Hitbox, that like make custom arcade controllers. Or just like if that makes sense, like that just kind of that group of people that try to do more niche things and help give them like a space, a platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be down for that.
Squishy,
What's up?
anything you gotta say about being?
I said all my gripe about fucking about E3.
Marcus, you want anything to say about well, how would you change E3?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't change anything.
Really?
Yeah, like I probably wouldn't change anything.
All right. For me, I don't know. Like, I feel while I do agree with you about the whole Rockstar aesthetic with E3, as well as I'm not a fan of the weird little like side things they do, like especially with Ubisoft, because sometimes their stuff is really cringy, you know.
God, Ubisoft is so fucking bad, dude.
But one of the things though I did like about Ubisoft was when they were showing the Donkey Kong expansion for their Mario XCOM game. They had an orchestra playing the Donkey Kong theme, which I like. I like that. I do like them like when they implement music, especially coming from the game.
Yeah, but like, what if you could have a whole hour of that instead of like a 5-minute segment stuffed into the middle of an hour-long conference?
I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like I would like them to like represent, you know, like individual games, you know, like the games that are coming out, the games that are ready to be shown, you know, not like concept of ideas or just even teasers or whatever, you know. I don't like having my balls tingled and then just wait for it to be dashed, you know. I don't like being blue balled. All right, it's upsetting.
Not a fan of the edge.
I'm not a fan of edging.
But you love Shadow.
I'm going to sandbag you right there.
I wish E3 was like E3 in the 90s, but open to people. Because, like, looking at all those old pictures of E3 in the 90s, like, I wouldn't give a shit about going to an E3 now, but if I could go back in time, I sure as hell would take 8-year-old me to an E3.
Like to go when freaking they showed the trailer for the first Smash when they showed the trailer for Smash Brothers Melee, just to experience that, you know, or like the whole demo of the GameCube as well, just to be part of that crowd, you know.
That'd be crazy to see the GameCube one.
Yeah. Like they do have that thing where it's like all like business people first, and then like afterwards that's when the crowd shows up and able to try out all the demos and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd really like to I'd like to make it more for the people than, you know, for the businesses. Like these are your customers, my dude. Like they need to see your product. Forget what the businessmen think about. Think about people that will eventually buy it. Some people don't care how great or how shitty the game looks. They will consume. People consume. We are sheep. Let us have our fill.
I mean, you're all sheep. You bought Animal Crossing.
Yeah. But you're tempted though.
Yeah,
You're hearing your friends talk about Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but I got
and now
that
Marcus is tempted because he's seeing me play Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but
I'm not playing Animal Crossing right now.
But I
wish
got that big brain fucking power going on, stopping me.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes
Got my
instincts speak big
tinfoil
brain.
hat. How do you think Nintendo knows what to give you? They fucking suck a bunch of data out of you using Animal Crossing, man. They analyze your living habits.
I like the
Animal Crossing New Leaf influenced the next 10 years of Nintendo software, man.
Oh my god.
I really, really hope that once Aldo goes crazy from being reminded of the Berserk opening, he's the type of guy that goes on to edit Animal Crossing Wikia to complain about Tom Nook being circumcised.
It's like, by the way, I still love Isabel.
Isabella's low tier.
Doom Guy is my favorite Animal Crossing character.
But like,
Did you hold on? Sorry, real fast. Did you see that fucking IGN for all of their coverage of Doom and Animal Crossing? They've swapped the aesthetics. So all of the icons and like pictures for Doom, are like the Doom guy in the Animal Crossing like island, and all like the wikis and shit like that for Animal Crossing is like Isabel killing demons and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. Let's continue.
but like, I don't know, like it's like we were saying, like if they did focus on the rock, if they keep on focusing on like the Rockstar, like if they take away the Rockstar aesthetic, you know, it could potentially be like a boring conference where they freaking just like talk about all the details and specs so that nobody's really paying attention, kind of like what Sony did just barely, like with PS5.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but I also. Okay, so here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in the game industry have like these inflated egos because like they directed some company in the '90s and like that's what they're living off of. Ed Boon, Todd Howard. But like, I don't need them to come on stage and jerk off. Like, that's what I would minimize. I don't need that.
But they want that. That's how they get off.
I'm aware, and I would stop that.
It's the only way they can climax. They wait every year for this moment.
And I would take it away from them.
Aldo, it just works. It just works.
It just
16
works.
times the detail.
It just works. Yeah, but still, like you don't want to make it a whole. You don't want to jobble it up like freaking like what Sony did with the whole issue with freaking backwards compatibility. You know?
Well, no, but like Nintendo can do that without like having.
Segue.
Oh, motherfucker!
Segue.
What
I
can
don't
you do
know,
around, dude?
No! You started a segue. Fucking finish it.
So.
Fucking climax your fucking segue, dude. Let's go. Hit the climax,
along my
motherfucker.
Why are you climaxing on my Segway? I just see Aldo mean mugging somebody just jerking himself off on a Segway. Okay, so Kyle,
Yeah?
I'm gonna hand this baton off to you because you're the one that handed me this article,
Oh,
and you were the one
About-
that watched the presentation as well.
you don't want to watch that. Go find an article somewhere that kind of summarizes it up because it's a very dry presentation. Like, you were there when I was watching it. You saw me just go,
Yeah, I never thought Kyle had a soul until I see it escape his body when I saw that presentation.
Yeah, like it's definitely something that is cool, but like it's not exactly what I was expecting. So Sony did have their road to PS5 where they talked about a few things. One thing that really freaked people out is that when Mark Cerny was talking about backwards compatibility with the PS5 and what it would handle as far as like PS4 games go, is that I'm trying to find the exact quote. Like when they first started the PS5 development and getting backwards compatibility, what they started with was prioritizing the top 100 games, and then moved outward from there. And so a lot of people had assumed and jumped the gun that the PS5 probably isn't going to have backwards compatibility at launch, or that it's going to be very limited. That's not really the case. It's like looking at what they're saying now and what they've clarified is they think that pretty much the overwhelming majority of the 4,000 plus PS4 titles are going to be expected to be able to play on PS5. One of the things that also people need to realize is that this isn't quite just I can slap my PS4 game in and it'll run the exact same as when I played it on the PS4. Is that they are trying to do technical boosts, like getting better frame rate stability as well as possible higher resolutions. And when you're doing something like that, that doesn't just work right out of the box. They do have to individually test every single game to make sure it's compatible. This is how a lot of emulators actually work. Most of the time when an emulator gets developed, not every game is going to work right out of the box. It does take extensive testing. Like even the PS2 emulator that's been out for like almost 2 decades still doesn't have 100% compatibility with every PS2 game made, but most of them do work. So yeah,
That's kind of why it bugs me that like a lot of Xbox fanboys are like, oh man, Xbox is going to have 100% backwards compatibility. Sony can't keep up, but it's also like Microsoft claims that. Sorry, I'm like choking on my own spit. Microsoft claims that, but also they can guarantee it because you don't actually pop in a 360 disc or you don't actually pop in an Xbox disc. You have to like buy the game in a digital version for the Xbox One.
Ew.
That just like runs it
I'm
like that.
looking at
What?
yeah.
Sorry, I'm right now. I'm looking up. I'm trying to find the top 100 PS4 games by playtime, and
Uh-huh.
I went on the Sun website, which is a bad fucking British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
they're deleted from my history.
yeah, they don't have like 100%. Like you pop in some random Xbox disc, it's not gonna work on your Xbox One. So like
Yeah,
they
like-
don't have like that much of a thing. So yeah, so Xbox can claim that, and people like, will eat it up because they don't understand how that backwards compatibility works. Like Xbox One does not have true backwards compatibility. They're just doing like soft ports for this old software to just work on the new stuff, and they have to go through all of those pretty much individually. And that's what PlayStation's doing, behind the curve. But that's essentially what they're advertising.
Yeah. And like I think the last time we had a console that had true backwards compatibility, like I know with Wii game, like with the Wii you could play GameCube games, but I don't know if everything was 100% compatible.
Oh, everything.
Yes,
not
it was.
everything was
Everything
100%
was.
compatible, but it
Okay.
ran better.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like the Wii was the last time we had 100% compatibility, I think.
You had the Wii. You also had the Wii U that could run Wii discs. Well, granted, you had to go into Wii mode on the Wii U, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that really counts. The first gen PS3 could run PS2 and PS1 discs.
Yeah.
But-
I think all PS3s can run PS1 games. At the
No,
very
I don't
least.
think so.
Not all of them, I believe.
No.
No, 'cause I think you
360
need-
was very hit or miss with some of the games. I know that.
We're not talking about 360.
Well, he mentioned like just games about consoles with backwards compatibility, and
Yeah.
Xbox 360 was one of them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I had my own insight.
That's not okay. That's not what I was saying.
What are we talking about? But continue, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what the article was clarifying that I linked. A lot of people fucking jumped on it because again, this was a GDC conference meant mainly for game developers, not for the general audience. They got advertised to the general audience, and so now we have a bunch of fucking dipshits who think they're game designers telling us how shit works when that's not the case at all.
Kyle, isn't that exactly what we're doing right now, though?
We're not on Twitter, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
We're on a podcast that has like 3 fans. It's different.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like also, I like how everyone fucking continues to hop on Sony for not having backwards compatibility, but like, look at the Switch, man. The Switch is like, Nintendo's history with backwards compatibility hasn't been that great either. Like, we still haven't ever had a console where we can play N64 games.
But what about that Turok port?
Fucking give a shit about Turok.
Exactly.
I want to play Fighter's Destiny, goddammit.
Oh God, Kyle, why?
Because fuck you, Jeff.
Like, out of all the fucking games you could have said.
I just want to play Gauntlet 64.
Yeah, dude.
John 60, John Madden 64.
Yeah, Gauntlet. Yeah, you know, it's that game I have all these GIFs for. I keep them in a folder right next to my favorite movie, Guardians of the Galaxy.
All this is,
You know.
all this is giving me a hernia.
My favorite sports game is Gone Madden.
I'm not gonna lie, I do actually do like the. I do like the Madden. I do play a lot of the Madden football games.
Yeah.
Gone in 60 Maddens.
You mean John in 60 seconds?
Those are fun. Squishy.
What?
How long has it been since we played? Has it been since we played a sports game, like a football game?
I played baseball yesterday.
You play a football game?
Yeah, I played the show, MLB The Show, yesterday. I played against my cousin.
We still have to
Nice.
get NBA Jam every time. Like, we still have to get NBA Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a good game.
Yes, it is.
Playing
So,
Sport Clinton.
Boom, get that boom chakalaka.
I'm still trying to find, like...
Oh my god, did I tell you I met that man?
Yes, that was in the first podcast.
Oh, okay, good.
There's an episode 1.
You bring the coffee and I'll bring the donuts for dunking. He said that to me, to my face. Scared the living shit out of me, but it was great.
I'm trying
Was
to
his
find...
voice really deep?
Yeah, dude, it booms. It's a booming voice.
Wait, does he talk like that normally or no?
No, not
Okay.
normally. No,
Okay.
no.
Because some people just that's their voice, you know.
Yeah, no, he has like a normal like. So we walked past the booth and we were commenting about him, and then he turned around and like said something in the announcer voice, and that's what scared the shit out of us. So we were not expecting
I
that.
see you, little brown kid running away from me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh!
And then we were like, "Oh, cool." He talked to us like in his normal voice, and then he did the coffee and donuts line.
So I'm trying to think of like the games that PS4 that's going to be like, you know, that are going to be part of that.
All of them.
No, I mean the
Probably
groups.
Grand Theft Auto 5, probably The Last of
Probably.
Us.
Probably Red Dead
The
Redemption.
Last of Us
Spider-Man
2.
definitely, God of War,
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Horizon
yeah.
Zero Dawn.
Wow.
I'm assuming as much claim as they make about the top 100. I'm pretty sure their like Sony produced titles are probably
Yeah, 'cause
going to be
that's a big fucking list.
Yeah, Uncharted.
Uncharted. Yeah.
Did you say Uncharted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I like my pants.
Horizon.
Uncharted.
That's a good way to live.
The Witcher.
Witcher, probably Witcher 3. Spider-Man definitely. Spider-Man definitely, dude. That was a demo for the first time and stuff.
It's Spooderman. Spooderman 2 is probably going to come out on PS5.
They'll probably do
With Miles Morales.
The Last of Us.
Last of Us, yeah.
The Last of Us 2 is probably going to be like one of the. It's going to be like The Last of Us for the PS3. It's going to be a PS4, and then you're going to buy the enhanced version for the PS5.
They'll probably do Monster Hunter.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They'd be dumb to not do Monster Hunter.
You know who I said that about is Nintendo. And do we have Monster Hunter and Smash? We don't.
No.
But we got Byleth with Monster
Hell-
Hunter's moveset.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Well, I like Byleth, man. She
I
got
know, I
them
agree.
ties.
Although I would high five you right now.
Dude, did I tell you guys what I don't know how I found it. Probably I was just Googling, like, Fire Emblem stuff. But, like, somebody found the fucking, like, measurement stats for the female characters.
Really?
And, like, and most characters have, like, the body model has a default stat of, like, 0 on the chest.
Yeah.
So then they go, no, the default stat is, like, 100. Which isn't, like, flat. It's, like, medium bust. So, like, some of the flatter characters have, like, 70 or 80, right? Like, that's their value.
Right.
Byleth and I think, not Rhea, because Rhea has, like, a custom model.
Yeah.
Byleth and Hilda, or, like, Timeskip Hilda, and, like, another character are the only characters to have a 200 value bust.
That's good. I wonder who the other character is.
You know what, man? I'll just look it up.
Like, yeah, because I'm either thinking of either Dorothea.
I think it might be Dorothea.
That wouldn't surprise me.
All I know is that I'm excited for the PS5.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
what we were talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about the PS5.
I'm excited for PS5 too, as long as I play Final Fantasy on it, you know. And
You'll be
do
able
you
to
think-
That would be on the list.
Yeah. Do you think Tekken 7 would be on the list?
Oh yeah.
Street Fighter.
Probably.
Yeah.
Street
Oh,
Fighter.
okay. So I was wrong. Only Byleth reaches 200%.
Oh.
Manuela is at 220%. Dorothea is 180. Mercedes is 190. And Hilda is 180 and then 190 after the time skip.
So you're the second bustiest character, right?
Yeah,
In the
second
entire
to
game.
Manuela.
Second to
Yeah.
Manuela, who's the teacher.
Yeah.
Cool. No wonder why Sylvain's down to be part of your class. You do have to do shit for him. So, like, speaking of, like, it's just, like, I'm not going to segue into this. I don't have a proper segue into this, but, well, I could say something, but, eh.
You know what other series has a stacked cast?
Or cast of stacks. Yeah, I do kind of. What's up with Taita Kubo's drawing of women, like making them like overly busty? Because you got Orihime, you got Renkiku, you got adult Nell, Harabelle.
Yeah, Yoruichi. But like it's just those.
You got the bomb chick that was in the second season when they were going to the freaking Soul
Oh, the
Society.
one-armed chick?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Howlable.
yeah. Also
Halibut.
the healer, the
Halibut?
captain of the healer squad.
Yes, you don't really
Yeah.
see it that much though.
Um,
She's also a grown ass woman, so
This is true. All right, so Tate Kubo, he is a manga.
I'm sorry. Can you wait? What did you say?
Tate Kubo,
Tite.
Tite.
Isn't it?
Sorry,
Isn't it Tite?
It is Tite. My
it's
bad.
it's like Taite or Tite.
It is probably
'Cause
Tite.
I honestly prefer to just call him Tight.
No, because
Kubo.
if it was because was it T like G?
No.
Gigi Kubo.
Oh no. According to Wikipedia, his name is Taito Kubo.
Taito Kubo.
Oh, okay. So when they spell it in English, it's to emulate how we use eyes.
Okay.
But like the true romanization is Taito, like the arcades.
Okay. So I
So
was saying
Taito
you're
Kubo.
right.
So we were both wrong. No.
Yes.
You said
Okay.
You said
I will-
Taito.
I was the closest.
You said Taita. It's
I said
Taito.
tight.
I said Taite.
Yeah, it's Taito.
Taito. I was gonna go. I was gonna go stick. I'm gonna stick
Just
with
call
Taikubo.
just call him Kubo. Just call him
Right?
Kubo. And the-
Kubo. So
Kubo and the
Kubo
three strings.
is,
It's pretty tight.
is a mangaka specifically known famously for his series Bleach. Now, depending on who you talk to, some people could say that Bleach got the shaft, like got shafted.
but not the shaft treatment, because nobody tilts their head.
Like Kyle, are you one of those
What?
people that says that Bleach got shafted, like got the shaft?
I'm not one of those people that says it because that's what fucking happened.
That's called facts.
Yeah,
All right,
fucking
Kyle.
jump fucked him over super hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the facts. The same way Tom Nook has a circumcised penis.
Yes.
All right.
Kyle, so
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna pass the Bleach to you. All right.
Okay.
Drink it slowly.
Slowly. We'll have an asterisk or whatever your favorite opening for Bleach is playing in the background.
It's D-Techno life, but so
Is there any other edgier one than the Techno Life?
D-Techno life is not that edgy, but yeah, like
Kind
the
of
next
edgy.
one up
It's brooding
is-
edgy.
is
You got
Ichiran no
Ichiran no
Hana,
Hana, yeah.
and that's really
That's pretty
edgy. Yeah. But so we talked a little bit about it earlier, but for our viewers that don't know, we're in Utah, and the news is that we experienced a pretty hefty earthquake. It was 5.65 on the Richter scale. However, the truth is that about a decade ago, I had to bury something deep and dark, and with this news, it has awakened. 16-year-old Kyle has risen from the fucking grave.
I'm
To
not gonna
finish-
lie. I was fucking lost. Please continue.
To finish what he fucking started, which is Bleach. Like, it's not that I'm hyped or anything, but Baka, I don't like Bleach or anything. But, like, when I heard this news, the part of me that I thought I had killed off long ago fucking resurrected. And the only thing that I could fucking hear was the sound of the fucking number one hero playing super loudly in the back of my head. But yeah, as far as what the actual news is, the third arc of Bleach, which never got animated, or the final arc, I should say, which never got animated, is getting an anime adaptation in 2021. On top of that, there's going to be an OVA anime of a one-shot that Kubo did called Burn the Witch. And that's going to be happening in fall of 2020 is when that's going to be debuting. And that's really all we know.
In regards to the OVA, it was announced that it's Burn the Witch is going to get a serialization now.
Oh yeah, it's also going to get serialized in Shonen Jump. We don't know who's going to be handling the final Bleach arc. I hope to God it's not the studio that was handling it beforehand, because they are fucking trash. All they handle are long-running shonen anime, and they do.
Is it Toei?
It's not Toei. It's Studio Perio.
Oh, I was actually gonna say I hope it's Studio Pierrot.
Yeah, I fucking hate Studio Perio. They did a super shitty job on it.
I hope they animate Bleach just like how they animated the pain fight.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't actually. You know what would be dope if this was like Madhouse or Bones? That'd be actually really dope.
Yeah. However, we do know who is doing the OVA for Burn the Witch, and that's Studio Colorado.
That sounds familiar.
They, like, looking at their previous work, it looks like they've only done like a lot of really like short series or OVAs. Like they did Nihon Animator Mihonichi, which is like their longest series they've done, but I think that's a collaboration between multiple studios. But looking at the art for the studios that they do, since I can hear Aldo searching it, I'll go ahead and link the page that I'm looking at. Their animation looks really solid, so I'm excited for that. Also, the director that they have...
They did Penguin Highway!
Yeah, I didn't know that was popular. So.
Wait, did we both say that in fucking sync? I thought I echoed. I love Penguin Highway. Pengies. It's good.
The director that they have doing it, though, is super solid. He was the animation director for Gatchaman Crowds. Same thing with Kabanari of the Iron Fortress. He's also been doing a lot, like, looking at the work that he's worked on. Looks like he was an animation director for a few episodes of Psycho Pass 2. He did the storyboard for Penguin Highway. So it looks like this OVA is actually going to turn out to, at the very least, look really good.
I can respect that man, because that man puts attention to back muscles on women, and I'm about that.
Well, Burn the Witch is about 2 women, so...
Cabaneri the Iron Fortress. Back muscles galore.
Yeah.
Oh, he was also the animation director on Yozakura Quartet.
Mm-hmm.
And the magical
For a few
movies.
episodes.
Yeah. Neat.
Learn something new every day.
And key animation on Kill la Kill on an episode.
So yeah, there's a lot of talks of what people want out of this animation for the last arc. A lot of people are hoping it's Kubo's chance to end the series the way that he actually wanted to, and not the way that Jump put a fucking gun to his head and demanded that he ended it, like the scumbags they are, after fucking throwing him to the wolves. I don't know if that's something that's actually going to realistically happen. Like, as much as I love Bleach, it comes from a place of growing up with Bleach. So, like, when I go back to read Bleach, or when I go back to watch Bleach, any enjoyment that I get out of it is typically going to be associated with that nostalgia and memories. If this just ends up being a 1-to-1 adaptation, I still don't think it's going to be very good. And I still don't recommend anyone to actually read or watch Bleach. There's a lot of better things that you can do. But I would be lying if there isn't some piece deep inside me that's still really excited about this.
Let the piece come out, Kyle. Let it out.
No,
Let
I'll
it out.
kill the past.
Let it out. You
Burn it
kill
if
the
you
I
have
have
to.
to.
Kyle,
Yeah.
Kyle, you're an edgelord. You don't let the past kill you. You let the past be your burden.
He runs out with his Hanbakuto. He's just like,
I made a promise to my soul! Bankai.
yo,
Bankai.
Bankai, your apartment explodes.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, out of all of the shonen protagonists, Getsuga Tensho is the coolest signature move. Fuck you, fight me.
It's just a fucking wind scar, but black.
Yeah! That's why it's fucking cool, Jeff!
No,
It's
it
a,
isn't.
it's a wind scar from the hood, motherfucker.
It's a wind scar from the hood. So,
I don't know, man. I don't. Actually, I don't have anything better to suggest. So.
I don't know, we got Fakum Ram coming out on Tuesday,
yeah,
along with that new stage.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It looks pretty cool,
I'm excited for that.
right?
Yeah.
Wait, did we just? How did we start talking about Tekken? Did I black out for a moment?
Just brought up Tekken.
I just brought
Oh,
up
okay.
Tekken, I was like, wait a second, it's 21st, 3 more days, and we get Fakum Ram.
Maybe,
Yeah, why do we-
maybe next time for our topics we'll bring up a list of like really badass anime, like shonen protagonist moves and stuff like that.
favorite
I got you.
anime
We can do, like,
move.
a-
Yo, you know what my favorite signature
Like a
move
vampire.
is?
Right?
Headbutt.
From
Headbutt?
fucking
From Demon Slayer.
Slayer.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
headbutt.
Headbutt. Yep. Signature move of the fucking year. What?
I forgot you started watching that.
I got up to like episode 7 last night.
So did you see? Did you see what's his name? The kid with the blonde hair.
Yeah, he was at the
Zenitsu or whatever.
yeah, he didn't get a name, but he was just at the fucking exam where everybody died.
Oh, okay. So you haven't seen him do his thing yet.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. When you
Guess
get to
what?
that part,
You're
that
not going to
animation
see
is
it for
really
a
good.
while.
Not really. You're not.
I don't know, man. I'm already kind of halfway on the show, so like, I don't
I'll
think
be excited.
it can't
The
disappoint.
animation's pretty.
Well,
at least.
that's literally the only thing it's got going for it. Like the fight scenes are
It's
cool.
beautiful.
The artist is stuff. The art stuff is good. Like everything that's not the story is good. The story so far just seems really standard. I don't want to call it mediocre.
It's
I don't
just
want to call it
it's-
mediocre.
It's old. It's just Japanese feudal Japan Bleach.
Feudal Japan. Please.
It's feudal Japan Bleach. That's what it is.
I can
Sure.
just hear Kyle
But-
die.
So it's feudal Japan Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yeah, but with demons. Which is real fucking feudal Yu
Which is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah. Every yeah.
So wait, it's just Inuyasha
Yeah.
Yeah.
without time travel
Yeah.
and incest, probably.
But better.
Wait, which one has incest? Because I'll just watch that one instead. Fuck it.
Demon Slayer has incest.
I'm just gonna stop watching. I'm just gonna stop watching Demon Slayer and just switch over to my little sister's hentai mangaka, whatever.
No, don't you stoop down to Squishy's level.
You know, I need me some of that Sagiri, dog.
Don't give me that look.
No. But I'll be excited for when you finish it, because hopefully I'll finally have somebody that'll agree with me on it.
I mean, is your opinion that the story's just like standard? Like
Yeah,
there's
it's-
no
it's-
surprises?
Yeah, it's the story's not good.
Yeah.
Have you read it, Kyle?
I don't want to read it.
I've read it.
Okay.
I like read almost all. No, I just read almost all of
What's
it.
your opinion on it, Squish?
On Demon Slayer? It's not that bad. It's all right. It's your standard shonen.
Yeah, so it's not good.
Exactly. Listen,
Standard shonen, but then at the end he's just like he's like I get shit because my ancestor had this and my ancestor was fucking. All right, does anybody care about spoilers?
Long story short.
Does anybody
just
care
like-
about spoilers
no,
right
It's
now?
just like every other shonen
No.
story.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so he's an ancestor to like the person who created the breaths.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Long story short, Kyle
yeah.
Kyle and Aldo can't say anything because they're both little brothers and they don't have a little sister to protect. High five me, Marcus.
Okay, you know what? Okay. You know what else? Okay, I'm like 7 episodes in, and like all of the little sisters are just fucking like tools. Like they don't have real personalities. They're just there to do things that the protagonist needs them to do. Like you could replace the little sisters with swords, and it'd be the same show. Except nobody wants to fuck a sword.
Yeah, man.
Have you not
His,
seen that Bleach, the filler arc for Bleach?
Yeah, man. Have you seen some of those swords, dude?
All right, y'all prove me wrong, I guess.
Have you not played Xenoblade?
my
Have
God.
you
Have you
not
not
seen
seen-
that one anime where this fucking it's a bunch of women that just like totally like get hot and bothered and they become weapons?
Yeah, Valkyrie.
Yeah, have you
Drive.
not seen Valkyrie Drive?
Yeah, Valkyrie
That
Drive.
one.
Yeah.
Drive?
I fucking have. How dare you insinuate I haven't?
Trust me, Japan makes everything fuckable.
Yeah, but they turn him into like hot. Anyways, whatever. It's fine. It's an okay show. See, my problem with it is if I need a standard shonen, I'm watching My Hero Academia, and it's like I don't need 2 of the same things, but one is like pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna finish it. It's 25 episodes. It's fine. I'm a man. I finish my meals.
Jeff.
I'll get. I'm backed up with anime. Like I've not seen.
Yeah, just unfinished anime.
I can't watch any more anime until I finish hate watching Gundam.
No,
Seed.
I've seen.
Well,
Okay, you have no
finish
more
hate watching
and
that.
you have no more anime to hate watch.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
done. I'm not done with. I'm not done with Gundam Seed. I haven't watched interspecies reviewers for a while. I haven't watched My Hero in a while. I haven't watched every time.
Azoken.
I've not seen Azoken in a while. I've not seen Ahiro no Sora in a while. I've not seen a lot of things in a while, and I'm back.
Jeff, can you call me daddy? Because I'm disappointed in you.
That hurts in so many fucking ways. Like I don't.
Oh my god!
It hurts, although.
Ow!
Damn!
Ow,
like,
that hurt.
I'm not mad. I'm just hurt.
Jeff,
What's up?
you get what you fucking deserve.
You know, this is what you get for watching Seed. If you weren't hate watching Seed, I wouldn't have a problem with you being backed up. But it's the fact that you're watching Seed and you prefer to watch that over other stuff that, like, really grinds my gears. Anyways.
Is it gonna be insult to injury that I'm gonna skip Double O and Gurren log in to watch freaking the last parts of Inuyasha?
Oh my! Oh!
Now, hold on.
No, you're not.
Here,
You're not.
Yes, I am, because here's the thing.
No, you're not.
Here's the thing,
Motherfucker. I will take both the router and our fucking modem, and you will be forced to watch my copy of Gurren Lagann on
You
DVD.
think you fucking
motherfucker.
have a way to fucking get me out of watching Inuyasha, Kyle? Kyle?
Yeah, I do.
Kyle.
You can't
Kyle,
watch it if
Kyle,
you're fucking dead.
Kyle. Kyle. No. Here's the thing.
You-
If I want something, I'm gonna get it. All right. If I want to watch,
except for
if I-
Burning
if I wanna
Rangers.
if I want to watch bullshit anime, I will fucking watch it. I'm not gonna do a sequel of Burning Rangers, but I'm gonna fucking buy Burning Rangers.
No, you're not.
Burning Rangers.
I could do anything, Kyle. When it comes to watching anime, when it comes
Apparently not.
When
You
it
can't
comes to-
fucking finish Gurren Lagann.
I watched Gurren
Is it
Lagann
insult to
because of
injury?
you.
Is it insult to injury that I do by choice?
I watched Gurren Lagann because of you. God.
Is it insult to injury that I do it? I do it just to freaking get hate. And that's
Jeff
the
is just over
reason.
here having a time.
You're a masochist. You know,
I don't know,
sometimes I
apparently from
feel
what it sounds like I'm a fucking sadist.
sometimes I feel bad that we shit on you, and then you say things like that.
Hey,
It's Mario Party all over again. Every time I start to feel bad, I'm like, cool, I'm gonna take it easy on Jeff. And then,
Right.
bam,
And he comes
starts
back around and
showboating,
just, like, fucks
starts
everyone up.
talking big shit. Like, yeah, like, no. It's a reminder.
look, I'll get the good
reminder.
but I have a list of things. And besides, if I go talk to you guys about anime you guys already watched and stuff, then where's the fun in that?
The fact that we can talk about it because we've all seen it.
Yeah, but we already know it's good. I haven't watched it, but I already know it's good. I already know how it ends and stuff. Like,
I can't. I can't right now. Let's move on to the next subject.
that's
This fucking
it, dude.
segue.
I think that's all of them.
That's it. That's the.
I do have one thing to add.
What's up?
What's up?
So with the news of Bleach, in the same issue of Jump, it was revealed that Samurai 8, the new series that Kishimoto was working on, has also been canceled.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
And, yeah.
I mean, considering I only read like the first 3 chapters and never went back to it, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I gave it a shot and I went to read it, and man, it wasn't good.
It's
Was it
fine.
not good enough where it made your shit, Kyle?
Like, no, it just wasn't like. So
Oh, you were
Kishimoto,
reading it while
yeah,
when the earthquake happened, huh?
Yeah, well, 16-year-old Kyle rose from the fucking tomb of Utah.
Why are you watching something like Naruto like a bitch? Remember Bleach?
Yeah. Like, so he doesn't do the artwork. It's a different person that was doing the artwork.
It's the guy that was doing Boruto, wasn't it? No, it's the guy that was doing the art for him, like towards the end of Naruto.
Yeah.
Because it still looks like it.
Yeah. I don't like that art is just not like, it's not bad, but like a lot of the panels just feel overstuffed. And it was, some of the action was pretty hard to follow, and it was definitely getting, like, within the first 3 chapters, I was like, oh man, there's going to be some dumb bullshit where we find out that this kid is actually a chosen one, but Kishimoto still wants me to believe his stories are all about hard work will persevere. You don't need fucking genius like gifts. You just need hard work. Hard work trumps talent, which is why all of my main characters get superpowers from demons.
Yeah. If you want like a better like sci-fi shonen series,
I want samurais.
well, okay, never mind. I was gonna say Eden Zero is like a better than Samurai 8.
Like, I was only interested in Samurai 8, mainly to see if I could feel even more justified for hating Kishimoto, but also because it had samurais in it.
Dude, just watch Samurai 7.
I already have.
Okay, well then never mind.
Oh, I want more.
Just watch Dororo.
Dorohedoro?
That's what I'm gonna watch after I finish watching Dorohedoro.
You know, when you finish watching Dorohedoro, just watch Dororo.
Sword arms, yeah.
Oh, is that the Sword Arms one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Sword Arm Johnny. Johnny Sword Arms.
Giant Sword Arms.
They call me Johnny Soros because I got 2 arms with swords.
Who needs hands when he got swords?
Let's try that finger blasting. How about sword blasting?
Gross.
Oh my god.
And then I started slashing. That Magnum Nippon.
Fucking hell. Well,
Okay.
This whole week is gonna be consisting of me catching up to anime, and then some. What about you guys? What's your guys' plans for next week?
Staying inside.
I mean, that's my daily. I don't know, just a bunch of my animes are wrapping up like in the next couple of weeks. Like Fate Zero, Fate Order Babylonia, Grand fucking Order Waifu Fights is about to wrap up.
Was that any good?
Yeah, dude. I typically don't care about sound design in anime because it's not typically done very well because it's like, you know, you're pushing out content every week. But Fate Order Battle Babylonia Grand Station motherfuckers, that has some killer sound design. Like I watched that on my 5.1 surround system, and man, that makes my room shake. It sounds so good. Like it's worth listening to. It was good too. I mean, like everybody was like, if you don't already follow the Bible and you don't watch all the other Fate things, you're gonna be confused. And it's like I didn't watch any of that, and it's my first Fate content ever.
Oh, okay.
I followed along fine. Like it wasn't confusing. They did a good job at explaining stuff.
Yeah, like most of Fate you don't actually have to follow because most of it's just dumb bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Like the last, I guess, boss fight has lasted like 7 episodes, and it's just been like more bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. Like we killed the person we thought was the bad guy. Oh no, she needed to die so she could unleash the big boss person. Let's go kill it. Oh, we killed its wings. Oh no, that was only the armor. Now it's Satan. Oh no, now we gotta drag Satan into the underworld because it's immortal and everything in the underworld is becomes mortal. So they drag it to the underworld. And then it's like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking do the Big Bang and recreate everything. And it's like, oh no, we gotta stop that. And then it's all like, hi, I'm fucking Death. I'm here to slice up a bitch. And you're just like, what? But I mean, it's fine. Ishtar's best girl. And
Anime plot.
And that's Ishtar's best girl, and that's really all that matters.
Oh, was there a character with a spear?
Several.
Did they all die tragic deaths?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody goes out like in a blaze of glory, and it's kind of fucking magnificent.
Nah, man. But did any of them have, like, really sad, bummer, oh no, that character deserved better deaths? Spear characters.
No.
Oh, they broke tradition. The fucking scumbags.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. It's fine. Got big titty Medusa demon girl. She was hanging out. My fucking ancestral mythological creature is a sexy waifu. Quetzalcoatl appears and she's powered from people praying to the fucking
Quetzalcoatl?
Aztec calendar. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, the only thing that bugs me with that, so I love English in anime, and that's, I think a lot of people do. And with Quetzalcoatl, because she's like Mexican or Mesoamerican or whatever, she does that, but with Spanish, and it's really cool because she'll like, yeah, that's Janish, Spanglanese.
It's a Mexanese.
What the language is it? Mexican.
Espanese. Espanese.
Anyways, so she says stuff in Spanish, and like there was an episode where she she did like a wrestling move, like she grabbed somebody with her legs, with like her ankles around somebody's neck, and then like slammed them to the ground, and she was just like lucha, and I was like, yay. But I was watching the English dub. I switch between the dubs depending on how far behind the episodes I am. And in the English dub, they have, I swear to God, it's got to be some white chick doing like a fake Hispanic accent, and it kills me. It like is knives to my soul, and I'm just like, why? Why you gotta do this to me, man? And it's terrible. But in Japanese, she's adorable. Anyways, that's my story about that.
All right. Marcus, are you planning on doing anything for what's your plan for the week, for the coming week?
Fuck 'em Ram.
Fuck around.
Yep.
You're gonna fuck a ram?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck a Ram.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. When
I respect
Oh,
your
shit.
choices.
Next time we do the podcast is the day after Resident Evil 3 comes out.
Well, tight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look forward to that. But yeah, I guess that's it, right? I feel like that's it, anyways. So that's it for.
Unless anyone had anything else.
Unless anybody had anything else, right?
Wait, I'm sharing a picture of Quetzalcoatl.
We're looking at it right now, me and Marcus.
You should send him the one that we're looking at.
Picture of Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, I've probably seen that, but send it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the cleanest one I could find.
Now when I say clean, well, I just put a link.
Here you go, have some hood.
It's on Pinterest. Oh, dope. Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so yeah,
Oh, that's a cool one. That's a good one.
that's it, for everybody. I'm Mr. Lee Hero, and who are you folks?
I'm Knuckle Bomber.
I'm the Squish.
I'm going back to my regular world, Isekai.
Steamboat Taco.
And we'll see you guys
Choo-choo.
next. Sorry.
I'm done. I just said choo choo.
We'll see you guys next
Choo
time.
choo.
Deuces.
Oh shit!
What's up? What?
What? Like all the, that's just Steamboat Taco just made me think food trucks, but instead of trucks, there's steamboats.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.